What up, AG?
What's
What's
up,
up, Hoop
Krill?
Dreams fans? Man, listen, there's so much to talk about today. I mean, we got USA basketball news with Caitlin Clark. We got did she get snubbed or not? Who knows? Who knows? But we gonna find out today. We got the NBA Finals Game 3. Man, who's gonna show up and who isn't gonna show up?
Right.
But first, before we get started, we gotta talk about the LA Lakers and how they lost out on a big opportunity to get one of college basketball's greatest coaches. All that and more today on the Agee Gates Hoop Dreams Podcast. Coming at you right now. I'm Will Gates, and that's my dog.
Arthur AG in the building. Let's get it.
AG, man, we got to start here with the Lakers, man. I'm not even sure what's going on with LA right now. Let's break it down a little bit. You got LeBron is on to be on his fourth coach. And then the guy that publicly the Lakers have been pursuing, and they're going to get this guy, and they're going to make him an offer that he cannot refuse, but he refused it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this saying more about Hurley just wanting to stay in collegiate basketball and go for a three-peat, or is this really something more about the Lakers? What's your take?
Man, 70 million for 6 years, a turn down. It's something that he wasn't it wasn't lining up with what he probably, was going in thinking, well, I'm if I do take it, I would want this, that. And I don't think something lined up. I mean, you think how if he go back and he actually win a three-peat, is that bigger than coaching that, the loss a storied franchise, uh, all-star Hall of Fame players on the team, that whole camaraderie. Would he have been the 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 lone voice saying that I am in charge. I get to move how I want to move. I think, and I don't know if LeBron them was gonna be able to be feeling that. So I think he was like, shit, that's a nice offer, but I'm gonna go on back here to UConn and try for this three-peat. I think y'all, they fire coaches every year, so shit, it'll still be there if they just think. Hey, if he go back and win, Will, shit, he might up that 70 to 80.
And see, that's my take on it right now. I got two takes on this. One, I think the Lakers lowballed him. You can't tell me that you are coming out with the best offer you can make, and this is your number one guy, and we need him, and we're thinking beyond LeBron James. We're thinking about the future of the franchise, and you offer this dude only $70 million. I got two takes on this.
Mm-hmm.
Again, one is the fact that I think the Lakers lowballed this dude. You can't come out and say that he's the best coach in college basketball, that we're gonna put everything we got into making this happen, and then you make him top six highest paid coach in the NBA. If this is your dude, if you telling me you're in it for the long haul, and then there were reports that on top of that, his control, his authority, they wanted to pick his staff. How you gonna tell a coach, you want me to build this thing, but you want to control it? Then you don't need me as a
Yeah.
coach. Now, my
Yep.
other take on it is I simply think this too, man. I think um, the Lakers yet being a story franchise, that's more historical than anything right now. Because the Lakers are kind of like uh, the Cowboys. You're there in name, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you're there in action. Like you haven't proven that you're this story franchise, that you're winning year in and year out, and that this job is so coveted that I'm willing to take anything you throw at me. You can't throw me a bone and be like, well, here you go. You should be happy that you got the purple and gold on. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Lakers ruined an opportunity to begin to change the future of their franchise right now, man. That's just my take on it. So Hurley's gone, and the question is, where do you go from here?
Hey, it's funny. I just learned of that from you when you said that they wanted to pick his staff. Like, that's crazy. Like, what if he went in and was like, "Yo, I already, if we to do this, this is who I want to bring in on my staff." Oh no, wait a minute. We want to pick your staff. We want to put Phil Handy with you. You know what I'm saying? Phil, I love Phil Handy. I love him.
Yeah,
But damn.
but if he don't love him, what he gonna do with
Right.
Phil Handy? He probably got his own Phil Handy, and then AG, I think about it from this perspective too, man. Hurley is like our age, and he's in his 50s. And my
Yep.
thing is, he's from the East Coast. His mom is
Mm-hmm.
there, his dad is there, his wife family is there. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna ask me to uproot, and here's the thing too, this dude here, man, he has become legendary at Connecticut. Like I didn't think that Connecticut would ever get another legendary coach. He has
Yeah.
become legendary at Connecticut. And if you're gonna ask him to uproot and literally transport his family from the
The
East
whole
Coast,
foundation.
the whole foundation of everything, and go out there and all you want to give him is 70 million over 6 years. First of all, in taxes alone, he ain't gonna see none of that money.
In
California too
LA.
expensive. Right.
Shit.
They I just think
Man.
they didn't do the best job to make this thing appetizing for him, man. And so as much as they were saying they were hungry to get this guy, man, they didn't bring out the full course meal, man. They left the steak money
Mm-hmm.
up there with
All,
Jenny. She still got the
hey,
money,
all
man.
all they probably did was just send a private jet for him and shit. That's it.
And here's the thing: did he really need that? He could fly first class anytime he want to. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised when he went back to Connecticut. Connecticut sent their private plane. I mean,
Right.
that's
That's what I'm saying. Like he in a rich spot too. Like Connecticut, like they got some millionaires up in there. So
yes. Did you
you
hear
mean to
what the
tell me
governor said? Did you hear what the
they would
governor said?
no what?
The governor came out and said, "Listen, we gonna make Hurley the highest paid coach in college basketball."
Damn.
You don't normally hear that from the governor because the governor they can't tell you how much you're supposed to pay a coach. That
Yeah.
ain't their position. But when your governor comes out and say, "This what we gonna do," then that's what they're getting ready to do. Because currently,
Yeah.
right now, Bill Self is the highest paid coach in college basketball, and he getting 11 million a year.
Shit.
They just told
That's
Hurley, "We got you. You
so
you
the
you will be the highest paid coach, and deservingly so." I
so
mean,
so
you
the
winning
governor
back to
so
back
the
championships.
and look, it's just the governor sounded like he finna put his cronies, the resources
Oh,
behind him to make him the highest paid. Hey man, I'm gonna need y'all to donate, throw some money to my guy over here.
absolutely. Listen, because his thing, they had already laid out a contract before him, so he knew what was going on Connecticut end. And like I say, when he went out to
Mm-hmm.
L.A., come on, man, I think the reason Hurley turned this down, and this is just my opinion, is that the money just wasn't right. Because AG,
Mm.
if you put the right amount of money in front of a guy,
Yeah.
he's gonna go back home to his wife, to his kids, whoever, and say,
Damn,
"Hey, baby."
damn a three-peat. Shit. Damn a college three-peat. College watered
Absolutely.
down anyway,
That
almost.
and that's
Shit.
that that's my thing on it.
Let me
Who
get the
who
payday of my life.
because who's really talking about college basketball like that during the regular season?
Right.
You really ain't. I mean, March Madness hit, absolutely. College basketball is the premier deal. But
So is Cal making more than is he up in the top three?
uh Calipari is actually I want to say he's making about 8-9 million a year.
So
So
he's
I
he
mean
he's getting paid more than Hurley.
the Hurley right now, yeah, right now.
Okay. Damn.
But I mean, you know, right now Hurley's resume is top notch. I mean, this dude, man, and
Yeah.
and and truthfully, man, and this is where, you know, I want to get your take on this. What do the Lakers go from here? Like after you had done heard them come out and say, "This is our guy. We're going to do everything we want to do." Uh, who what coach is available that they can take now? And clearly, they're not going to offer that coach that kind of money because if you think about it, the Lakers already got three coaches on their staff that they ain't that don't coach that's getting paid right now. I mean,
Right.
this is crazy, man. But what's your take on that? What do the Lakers go next?
Well, I think they actually comfortable in this spot because they normally usually do this. You know what I'm saying? Like they fire coaches every other year. So they like this normal for us right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like who knows where they go from here. They talking about JJ Redick, I think Sam Cassell name was thrown around.
I like that. I like Sam Cassell. He's due. Sam Cassell
Yeah, I
is
mean,
due.
he's a dedicated, loved player, and I think assistant coach around the league. A lot of people, you know, Doc. I think they all love that guy, his knowledge and everything.
And he's put the time in.
Yeah, he has. But you know what else I like about where Hurley, his story of how the levels where he's coached from. He went from high school, small college, you know what I'm saying? Went to another college, then he landed at UConn, and you know he's went through the regimen of paying your dues.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think he would have been a great fit for the future of the league because I don't care who the Lakers get. You ain't coaching LeBron James. LeBron James coaches LeBron James. I mean, he's in his 40, and the older you get, the less you can tell anybody. So it ain't nothing they can do with that.
Absolutely. I
But
mean,
you know who I would love to see on that Lakers sideline?
who that?
I don't know if it'll happen. I would love to see Mark Jackson coaching the NBA again, man. I would love to
Man,
see Mark Jackson either let this dude coach or NBC hire him and Jeff Van Gundy back to do NBA games. But I think Mark Jackson, they don't give him enough credit for turning the Warriors into the team that they are right now.
hey, it's
He
so
built that
funny.
team.
It's so funny you mention his name because there's been plenty people have been calling for Mark Jackson to get back as a head coach in the NBA. And I believe that there's a coup that the NBA is like it's falling on deaf ears. I'm talking about First Take has pushed it out. All the sports shows have mentioned his name and talked about it. And it's like the NBA is like when that name come up, like they like who y'all talking to? Like we ain't we stand
Like
out of
they
that.
don't
We don't
know him.
want.
Like they don't know him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
who again?
right. And
But we can't get an explanation why he's
nope.
being blackballed. I
Yeah,
don't know. I
yeah,
mean, he's proven that he can coach. And then even from this standpoint, okay, y'all don't want him to coach, but you'll give him an NBA job to do commentary. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, but
And I don't like that one bit, man.
I would love to see him on. I can see him in LA coaching that team, and I think he'll have a great relationship with LeBron, and then get AD to continue to grow and become the leader of that team. I think he'd be perfect for him. But you never know what's going to happen in La La Land, man.